Now, Clement Bamigbola has emerged as the national factional governorship candidate of the ACORD Party ahead of next year's governorship election in Osun State. Mr. Bamigbola emerged through a consensus at the party's primary election, which was attended by over 100 delegates. This is just as the state chairman of the ACORD Party, Victor Akonde, reaffirms Governor Ademola Adeleke as the party's candidate. We'll have details in the following report.
Delegates converged on Osogbo on Sunday morning to elect Clement Bamigbola, an indigene of Agba in Osun Central Senatorial District, as their governorship candidate through a consensus arrangement. Chairman of the Electoral Committee, Olufemi Ogundari, who conducted the exercise, said the primary was held in line with the directive of the national leadership of the party. Addressing the delegates shortly after he was presented with the party's flag, Clement Bamigbola thanked them for their support and assured them of victory at the polls.
It was a long process becoming a party candidate in an election season like this. So it was a long story. We were 4 in number before 3 people stepped down, and I emerged as a consensus candidate for the party. So I really appreciate the effort of the national leaders of the party and the state schools for dreaming it fit and keeping it necessary, such that today's primary program was a huge success.
Shortly after, the Osun State chairman of the ACORD Party, Victor Akonde, addressed journalists, dismissing the governorship primary conducted in the name of the party, describing it as a deliberate attempt to undermine the peace within the party. He reaffirmed that Governor Ademola Adeleke remains the duly nominated and legally recognized governorship candidate of ACORD Party in Osun State.
By virtue of the valid primary election lawfully conducted on Wednesday, 10 December 2025, Governor Ademola Jackson Adeleke is the sole and legally recognized governorship candidate of the ACORD in Osun State. No parallel structure, no impersonator, no contrived spectacle can alter legal reality. The ACORD remains united, vigilant, and fully prepared to work with the people of Osun State for a renewed mandate of our dear governor. We therefore make bold statements that any institution or authority that accord recognition, protection, or legitimacy to such impostors or their activities does so at its own legal peril.
The national leadership of the party had earlier conducted the primary election on Wednesday, which produced Governor Ademola Adeleke as the governorship candidate of the party ahead of next year's election. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Osogbo.
Our TVC's senior reporter Hamid joins us live now on the news to give us a more panoramic and holistic view of the situation. Hamid, how is the governor's camp reacting to this development?
Well, it's something that they're not pleased with because the primary election was held around 10, 11 in the morning. They've been having some information that the primary election will likely hold on Sunday or Monday tomorrow. But it was held today, and immediately the event was concluded, the governor's camp came out, particularly the chairman of the ACORD Party in the state, Victor Akonde. He came out with some members of the party to address journalists about the situation of things. And he reaffirmed his support for the incumbent, Ademola Adeleke, that he remains the candidate of the party for the governorship election coming up on the 8th of August, 2026. And he was even alleging some police and alleging the security operatives, alleging members of the opposition parties of being behind the primary election that was held today. Basically, they are not happy, and they have reaffirmed their support for the governor to stand as the flag bearer of the party on the 8th of August, 2026.
Yes, the chairman of the screening committee, Mr. Ibe Thangod, cleared the governor that he met all requirements, and now this emergence of Mr. Bamigbola. Does this not set the stage for legal battles ahead of next year's election?
Purely, this is politics, And the politicians, they know how to play the game by themselves. We're already having information around 4 to 5 p.m. this evening that this will lead to legal battle. It could be the camp of the governor that will go to court. It could also be the camp of those that conducted their primaries today that will go to the court to seek a redress. But what is sure is that tomorrow, 15th of December, is the deadline for the conduct of primary by all political parties in Osun State. Ahead, they will have to submit the names of their governorship candidates to the Independent National Electoral Commission. But presently, we know nothing has happened, but we believe that they may likely go to court. We've tried to speak with the Independent National Electoral Commission to tell us about their stance on this issue, but we've not been able to get through to them.